Hey everyone, it's Rick Soderbeer with Love for a Lifetime. I'm a dating coach, a speaker, a blogger, and an author, the co-author of the book Dating Backward. Today we're going to talk about dating tip number 12, and that is the what are the four cornerstones of a great relationship? The four cornerstones of a great relationship consist of an intellectual, a spiritual, emotional, and a physical connection. The intellectual connection is going to be that connection that where you have common morals and values. You'll be able to have conversations about anything and everything. There are the conversations that can go on literally for hours. And when you realize how long you've been talking, it's been a surprise. It seems like it's just one of those 5-minute conversations. The spiritual connection is important to. Hi there. Thanks for tuning in and watching. The spiritual connection is one of those that you need to be on the same page spiritually. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a religious person. You can, but as long as you're in the same beliefs. I personally believe that a Protestant needs to be with Protestant, and Islam with Islam, Buddhist with Buddhist, atheist with atheist. And what that does is it puts you on the same playing field or on the same plane with each other. And the more things you have in common, and that's one of the key factors that we want in a relationship. The more things you have in common, the less things you have to butt heads about later on. One of the next things is an emotional connection, and that consists of two parts. Um, that there's the emotional connection that is the love that kind of binds everything together. It's the tingle in your toes, it's the butterflies in your stomach, it's that desire to be with your mate. It's that look across the room that you get when you're in a crowded room. You can pick out your mate, and you can tell exactly what they're thinking. It's time to go, or I love you, and I can't wait to be up next to you again. The question just came in: do I believe in love at first sight? I truly believe it's possible. Does it happen often? Um, Probably not as often as we would like. Uh, the next question comes in: do I believe in magic? Well, that depends on what kind of magic you're talking about. Do I believe in the magic of love? Absolutely. Do I believe in the magic of soulmates? Oh, absolutely. Um, One of the in the emotional realm again. I've got to get back to our topic here. The other part of the emotional connection is having emotional maturity. And when we think about emotional maturity, we want a mate that's going to be able to make stable decisions, make long-term decisions, and well, we just got a message here. Hello from Paris. Well, hello from Kansas City. I'm glad you're with us. Uh, the emotional connection is, or the emotional maturity part, again, is being able to make long-term decisions, and rather than taking money out of your 401k or your retirement plan, or spending your tax return on a um, on a big screen TV or on a big vacation, you plan for these things, and you both need to be on the same page there. The fourth connection is the physical connection. And the physical is also a two-part connection. There's the physical attraction. We all want to be attracted to our mate. But there's also the physical intimacy with a relationship. And we want to hold off on the physical intimacy as long as possible. Because what happens, especially for men, and it does happen with women too, is that we stop developing the intellectual, or stop developing the connection intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally. And what happens is when the infatuation wears off and we realize how much the hormones have been lying to us. We wake up and we say, is this all we've got as a physical relationship? So the longer you can wait to become physically intimate or have sex, the stronger your relationship is going to be. I can't tell you the number of times that I've talked with people that said they've gone to bed with each other too early, and only to realize that they didn't know who they were sleeping with intellectually. I'm not in, and the comment came in that I'm fighting nature. No, I'm not. I know that once the genie's out of the bottle, that it's something that we all enjoy. But the reality is, and studies back this up, that the longer you can wait, the stronger your relationship is going to be. If you want to jump into bed with somebody right away, go for it. But your relationships will not be as strong as they would be if you wait and get to know each other intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally. Because those are three of the four cornerstones, the physical being the fourth cornerstone. So anyway, those are the four cornerstones: an intellectual, a spiritual, an emotional, and a physical connection. Make sure you have all four of those in a relationship. And in that relationship, when you have all four, it's the foundation that everything else is built on. Without one leg, it's like if you picture the relationship as a four-legged table, you take away any one of those legs and the relationship automatically becomes unstable. You take away two legs and you have a balancing act. You take away three legs of that table, and I can tip that table up on end and balance it on one leg. But the first disruption or the first breath of air that goes by that table, it's going to come tumbling down. The same thing with a relationship. When you base it on just one or two components of the four, you're going to have a very weak, very unstable relationship. Anyway, that's dating tip number 12, the four cornerstones of a great relationship. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Thanks for some of the great questions and comments, and we'll talk to you next time.